got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my belly, I got money on my brain. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. Hey, on a double, streaming, feeding, switching back. If I need some rats, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my. Call Lil Shorty, made up my brody. If you don't owe me, they'll act like you owe me. I promise I won't ever quit Kobe. Young thugger, I whip it, that bitch, you know me, young thugger. Yeah, she shining like butter, the from Chicago, I call her young Cutler. Leave it to people, I pull up in Billy's with London, they all wanna meet. Yeah, they all wanna greet them, then they all wanna. No, they won't tease on that, they won't read on that, they won't leash on that. Don't Felicia that, mama see to that, they won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that, if she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. What? Got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my belly, I got money on my brain. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. Hey, I'm a double, streaming, feeding, switching back. I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my, they hard call them Beatles. Hey, was face so I kept me a Regal. Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me a, bring back me a. Yes, I got trust, I'm not worried about that, they know they can get. I swear I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick.
Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. Now Thompson, pass to Şengün, out to the right wing. Oh, it's stolen. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Shot's good by Carrington.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And it's Coulibaly missing. Here's Durant. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's a three-point game. And here's Houston. Down low. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
McCollum looks around. The Wizards with another miss. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid. You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Coulibaly. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Durant. Sarr pulls it in. Middleton outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Carrington. Carrington's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back over to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And he gets it to go.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Durant. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
McGrady. Sarr pulls it in.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
They set a pick. It's hauled in by Houston. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's McGrady. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Pass to Sarr. Driving in. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Yeah, you see the mobility at his size. Just a great job by Sarr attacking the basket.
And here's Durant. McCollum defends. Back to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That's the definition of an aggressive play.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Houston. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
The baseline J is on the way. On the wing, Thompson. It's stolen by Coulibaly. Here's Whitmore. Here's Champagnie. Out to Bagley. Shot clock at 5. Johnson on the wing. From behind the arc. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 3. Houston working the ball around. Fires top of the key. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
And the officials call a traveling violation. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Outside Durant. Thompson goes in. Kept alive by Houston. Pass to McGrady. Picked by Smith. Second chance shot. They get it back. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Wizards trail by 5. Takes the 3. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's McGrady. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Smith. Washington with a rebound. Whitmore goes in. Outside Johnson. And he hits it to tie the game.
Well, Johnson doesn't just take a lot of threes. He makes them, too.
To the inside. Okogie. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Okogie's gotten his first basket of the night. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Van Vliet. Here he goes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Pass to Smith. They double him with Bagley. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Okogie. To the paint. Here's Smith. And that one drops for him. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Now Johnson. Back to Whitmore. Out to Bagley. Fires for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Johnson. And yep, it's good. Johnson's got 5 points.
Yeah, for a young wing like Johnson, scoring inside will open up the rest of the floor for you.
Smith in the high post. On the take. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Rockets ahead. They're up by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's McCollum. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Middleton up top. Over Eason. Middleton, no good. The Rockets lead by 6. And here's Eason. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Clock at 6. Stolen by Sarr. Back to McCollum. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Şengün with a steal. It's Eason with the jam.
Nice anticipation from Şengün to get the steal, which leads to the fast break.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 8. It's Middleton on the wing. And there's the screen. Pass to McCollum. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Houston.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Durant surveying the D. Here's McGrady. Inside. Stolen by Sarr. Here's Carrington. And a miss there on the triple.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the Wizards last season was the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Pass to Johnson. They get back on track. Washington again can't hit.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And here's Durant. Lots of room. And he hits the jumper for 2. Durant's got 7.
I love the way Durant breaks down defenses, especially in these pick-and-roll matchups.
Pass to Johnson. Kispert outside. Here's Champagnie.
2 minutes.
The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's McCollum. Washington again can't hit.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Driving to the rim, Durant.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
To the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
On the wing, Thompson. The 3 is up. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to McCollum. Stolen by Thompson. Down low. Houston working the ball around. Durant for 3. Kispert grabs a miss. Wizards trail by 11. Johnson for 3. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
And you gotta love how decisive this rookie Johnson is. He's ready to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Screen by Eason. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. How prolific a scorer is KD. He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Sarr. Let's go with a 3. Rockets with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Goes up on the baseline. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Smith's got 8 points.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Here's Coulibaly from deep. Sarr. And And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end.
The Rockets, 30.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Houston leading by 12. Thompson left side. Baseline jumper. Pass to McGrady. Over Whitmore. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Shoots over George. And another basket for Houston.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Now here's Coulibaly. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And here's Thompson for three. Rebound by the Wizards. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Whitmore. Up and in on the layup.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
On the wing, Thompson. And the shot goes in. And the Rockets lead by 11.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Carrington. Off with the layup. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. Oh, George with a steal. Outside Whitmore. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Book it! It goes!
Such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this are why KD is a winner.
They set the screen. Outside Sarr. It's deflected. Durant. Off on the layup.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Outside Carrington. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Up top, Durant. He shoots. Oh, he cannot hit. Wizards trail by 11. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Tips it. The putback. How about the activity?
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
Using the glass to lay it in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Up top, Durant. Fires the three. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Right side, Carrington. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Rockets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
So it's Houston winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Dining.